week 5 crazy. Here's my list of things for the day. You might notice that the super not a big deal actually says things. That is correct. There are multiple things, 2, but multiple things that we're doing. Possibly 3 things. We will see how the time goes. So super nervous, but also excited. And I'm about to go over the plan for that. So this is the plan for day 29, part 1. That's right. There are 2 parts to this plan. It is going to be a day. But part 1 is get up early. Yes, that's right. Super early. Gotta do it. Gotta go to the bathroom. Probably will have to shower, so gotta get up early. Then I gotta complete my morning routine. I gotta get everyone fed and ready, so gotta have time for that. And then I cannot forget to bring my son's AviQ and ice. I cannot forget the wipes. And then I have to have fun. We are going and doing putt-putt. That's right. It doesn't sound like that big of a deal, but it's going to be crowded, and there are probably allergens on just about every single surface there. They serve pizzas and food galore. I mean, there's food everywhere with just about every single thing my son's allergic to there. So it'll be stressful. It's going to be a lot, and it's going to be hot, so we got to make sure we keep that AviQ cold, or cool anyway. So yeah, I am excited, but nervous, but ready to get up and get going. So, day's almost over. This is how the day has gone. I was not able to do number 1, but did everything else. As a bonus, like I said, wasn't sure if we'd have time, but did get to it. I mentioned way back, maybe first video, I'm not sure, that we'd got gifts from my mom, but I wasn't feeling up to bringing them in. So my husband kind of pushed me on that, and we brought them in. So gifts are in the house. So I had to sit in the discomfort of that. That was intense, but getting through it. And we are about to head out for the second part of the super not big super oh my gosh, I'm never gonna be able to say this, the super not a big deal thing that is not a super big deal, part 2. So let's see how that goes. Okay, getting ready for part 2. So number 1 is number 1. I know that's maybe a TMI, but I don't want to do the thing that we're doing on a full bladder, and that is a process for me, so gotta do that. Gotta get everyone fed again, get everyone changed, you'll see why in a minute, and ready. Don't forget AviQ, don't forget ice, bring wipes, and have fun. Let's go. Yeah, we went running. It was great. It was lots of fun. It was a little bit stressful, but actually no one was there, which was awesome, and it was a lot of fun. Hope everyone has a great night. Love you guys. So this is day 30. As you saw yesterday, we started running. Goal is to be running a mile. Don't know that we'll be able to do every day because I haven't run in a long time, like since high school, and I'm not super young, so it's been a while. But we'll see how it goes. Wish me luck. So number 1 was no-go. Honestly thinking I'm gonna have to take that off. I really do. I think I might have to try focusing on something else, which I'm partially doing with starting to run, because that is definitely a new thing to me, but we'll see. Might try to give it till the end of the week. I have some other ideas in mind, so I might have to try those out. But yeah, we ran again, lots of fun, and the rest of the day went pretty well. So, yay, keep going. Day 31, let's go, let's go, let's go. So today was a busy day. It was a lot. It was so many things. Number one, still a no-go. My son did try something new today, which, if you have a kid with food allergies or you have food allergies, that is stressful. But was successful. He had no issues, and so that's awesome. Always great to have new foods. Did do the rest of the things, clean the shower, cleared the table, touched so many things that I've had issues with, so that's awesome. And we did our run, which honestly, the first time we went, like, no one was there. It was awesome. And then yesterday we went, and there was some people there, but it wasn't so bad. And today there was like a bunch of people, and I was like, why are people exercising? Go sit at home on your couch. What are you doing? I'm just kidding. But for real, I don't know why. It's like I was starting to feel like, oh yeah, okay, cool. This isn't so bad. I can do this. And then, you know, life's gotta challenge me over here. Like, life, let's do this. And OCD be like,
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen.
darn OCD. I mean, really. It needs to get itself in control. I mean, because I feel like I'm in control, so it's obviously not in control. That's the problem. But yeah, that's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some getting used to. It's gonna take some patience and some determination. So yeah, just gonna keep going. Just keep going. Just be so chill. That's not something that that I do. If someone was asked to describe me, I don't think chill would be ever one of the adjectives I would be using. Crazy, overprotective, a little nutty. Also, did we mention crazy? Those are probably the adjectives that are going to be used, but that's okay. So yeah, just gotta keep going, keep at it, keep going. I got this. I can do this. I hope everyone has an awesome night. Love you guys. Bye. Hi, loves. It is day 32. Ready to get to it. If you'll see, I did put a pin in number one. I'm thinking of just taking some pressure off that. Not taking it off, but just not putting so much pressure on myself and seeing how that goes. So, wish me luck. So, today went downhill, and it went downhill fast. And the reason, if anyone else has contamination OCD, and maybe different types, but definitely contamination OCD, you're going to understand this very well. I had symptoms that I found to be concerning, and concerning enough that I just dug down into a deep place and just like burrowed myself for the day. You know, I didn't feel like it was enough of a concern to actually go to the doctor, but I feel like if it continued, then yeah, I needed to go to the doctor. And because it was contamination type symptoms, I had a really hard time getting through the day. I really had to push myself and be like, no, this is probably just your OCD. You know, if any other person had these symptoms just the one time, they wouldn't worry about it. But for me, I'm thinking everything I touch, I'm contaminating. I'm contaminating my family. I'm contaminating everything in our house. Everyone's going to get sick. And it's hard. It's really hard to keep pushing through it and convince myself that that's not the case, because there's no way to know for sure. And I think one of the things that OCD really thrives on is certainty. And that's not something that we get in life. We don't get certainty. And so trying to find that in an uncertain world is impossible at best. So I had to just keep going, and I had to hope that, okay, well, this isn't enough to derail my whole day, and hopefully it's nothing, and if it is, then we'll figure it out. And that was very hard. I really hope that tomorrow, I'm not having any symptoms and can bounce back to normal. I feel like since I was diagnosed with OCD, and since my son had gotten sick, last year, I feel like I just started losing so much of myself. And I wasn't even me anymore. I was just OCD. That's all it was. And I feel like as I continue to do exposures and challenge myself, I'm trying to. I'm starting to feel more like me again, like not OCD, and that's such a big deal for me, and I don't want to lose that. So yeah, I just gotta keep going, just keep my chin up. Tomorrow's a new day, and hopefully it comes with good, and if it doesn't, then I will figure it out then. Sorry, our air conditioning just kicked on, so that's probably super annoying if you can hear it. But I hope everyone had an awesome day, and I hope that you all have a great night. Love you guys. Bye. So here is the list for today. We will see how it goes. Wish me luck. So I'm happy to report that I haven't had symptoms today, which I feel like when that happens, it's like I can finally breathe again. And I feel like I'm getting my life back, because all the stuff that I had feared, oh my gosh, we're gonna have to do this, and we're gonna have to do this, and I'm gonna have to clean this, it just goes away. And so I'm so happy that we're not gonna have to do that, and that I'm good. On the other hand, I wasn't able to do number one, which is alright. I was able to do everything else except for, you'll see, run a mile. I put the poo emoji because that's kind of how it made me feel. Not OCD related, but I got shin splints and they hurt. If anyone has had these, I would love for you to comment on what you did to help with the pain. I was okay before I started walking and tried to run, and I was hurting. It's hurting in my shins and in my knees, so not fun. Anyway, so that's why I put that. But all in all, I would say that the day went well, and I'm just so relieved. I feel like just a wave of relief washed over me today, and I'm so thankful for that. And I am ready to take on tomorrow. And if you think for a second, oh, she got shin splints, so she's not going to run anymore, that's crazy. That is crazy talk. I have been loving running, and I'm going to keep running. Just need to heal up. Again, if you know how to do that, let me know. I have no idea. I read rest and ice, so we'll see. But hope everyone has an awesome night. Love you guys. Bye. Here are my exposures for day 34. Let's go. So I was not able to do the first one. Again, not super surprising. I did do breakfast. My leg pain has gotten really bad. To the point where I went to make the lunch, was just trying to walk to the kitchen and I had to stop because I couldn't even walk there. So my husband ended up having to do lunch. That was disappointing, especially when it wasn't even an OCD reason. I was able to do the other two earlier in the morning, but kind of nervous for the weekend and all of my stuff that I have to do for my exposures is physical things that I'm going to have to be walking for and bending, and that's not something I'm able to do today. So I'm pretty nervous about how that's going to go, but I guess we will see. Trying to take it easy for the rest of the night, and we'll see. Hope it goes well. Hope everyone's doing well. Bye. So here are my exposures for day 35. As I said yesterday, I'm having a lot of leg pain, still having that this morning, and also started having vertigo. So I'm not sure how that's gonna go. I think I'm just gonna try and see, and if it's painful, I'm just gonna opt to take it easy because long run, I think that's a better decision. Frustrating, but a better decision. So, yeah, we'll see. Wish me luck. So, I almost didn't even want to show this because I feel like it doesn't really accurately show the day. I did take a shower this morning. I don't know how much of it was feeling like I needed to for OCD reasons, because I was also thinking if I started the day with a warm shower, maybe that would help relax my muscles or whatever it is in my leg that's hurting. So, don't really know. The other ones were 100%. I decided not to move because it was hurting so much. And I felt, again, long term, it was better to just take it easy and not push it, because I can't get to the point where I can't move at all. That's not gonna end well. So, yeah, frustrating, but I guess we will just see how it goes. Yeah, tomorrow is my totally not a big deal thing. That's totally not a big deal, and at this point, I don't see any way that that's gonna happen. Physically, I don't think I could do it without just being in excruciating pain, and then again, having the vertigo. So, I don't know how that's gonna work. Possibly if I rest tomorrow, then maybe sometime during the week I can just make up for it then. With being summer, that's hard because temps are up, and so I need to get up early and do it, but I gotta get up early and do other things during the week with my kids that my husband can cover me on the weekends. So, it's gonna be an interesting upcoming week. I'm not really sure how it's gonna go, so fingers crossed everything goes well, and maybe after a day of rest, I will be feeling better, hopefully. But we will see. I hope that everyone has had an awesome week and has a great rest of their weekend. And love you guys, and see you next week. Bye.